Peace and love, beautiful souls. Great risings and all that good shit. You know, truth, philosophy, theology, theological, seminary. When you talking about philosophy and truth, the reason why people say there's many truths, even when I started this journey, I created this page, and the name of it is I Am Here to Help You Find Your Truth. I really realized that there's many aspects to the truth in this life. The reason why there's many aspects to the truth, because, you know, there's many angles and degrees that you can see the truth from. This is also dealing with the energy of Sagittarius, the philosopher, the philosophy. Philosophy deals with the energy of Sophia. This is the pi point, the QRST, see? So this is why when you're dealing with Theo, that word is dealing with the etymology of God, or the word means God, right? Even with logical, you can look into logos, right? So logical, to think, to disseminate, to determine right from wrong. And you know, we're in a reality to where a lot of people that are spiritual or have become spiritual, even myself, you know, that are tapped into this essence of this realm that doesn't exist or that doesn't dwell in right versus wrong. Right? So what does that look like? Well, right versus wrong requires that you stand in judgment. That judgment deals with Libra or deals with Ma'at. Now, the reason why Virgo holds the scales is because this is the woman, this is the mother, right? Holding the product of what I've measured, of what I've weighed. This is why Virgo is about being of service to something. That's why it's the only goddamn sign that is depiction of a human body, right? Because actually in the cosmos, that constellation kind of stands over the cosmos or the constellation of Libra. So you're talking about how the sun was born of a virgin mother, Pisces and Virgo, right? So the virgin mother, that's why the image for Virgo, or the emblem or the symbolism or the alchemical symbol, is M. Now, all this equates to how you are living your life, because the 6th house reveals what's in the 12th. So Virgo reveals what's in Pisces. So all of your hidden gifts can be also found in all of your undertakings, all of your works, how you take care of your body, how you honor your health, right? How you honor being present within yourself. Because in its truest forms, when you're talking about zodiacs, you're talking about the language of God, right, per se. This is what's been said throughout philosophy. The reason why philosophy is just philosophy, because it can literally result in just a simple belief about yourself. When you're not open to undo that, this is what the 12th house is about, the unconscious, the subconscious. Now we're dealing with the body, because the subconscious mind is your body. That's why your body holds more memory than your mind ever could. So whose truths are you holding on to? Or what perspective are you seeing the truth from? See, this is why when you're dealing with your astrology, it lets you know what perspective you'll start to see the truth from. So if you can see the truth from 360-degree angle, that means you see the truth for what it is, not for what you want it to be. See, this is when you're able to deny your truth in the face of the truth. Because your truth is rooted in beliefs and ideas and your experiences that you've had as life. So those experiences are going to equate directly to the way you feel about something. That's why your feelings ain't facts. That's why when you go on this road of self-actualization or self-realization, it's actually you starting to realize that a lot of shit was true. You just now realizing it. You just wasn't present for the truth because something was blocking you. And it was your own thought forms, your own perspective of what the truth actually is. That's why sitting with something in stillness can reveal the true aspect of what something is. Hence the philosophy or the philosophical saying of the universe reveals itself to a still mind and an open heart. See, this is why they talk about stillness so much. Because beyond your logical, Theo, beyond your God logic, beyond your ability to weigh, this is why the G is in the middle of the compass, or in the middle of the square, the triangle, the hippocampus, left and the right side of the brain, the places where you're measuring stuff out, your left and your right side, your sun and your moon. Your sun sign is your logical thinking, your moon sign is your intuitive nature. Marry the two together, you get a new birth of consciousness. This is where your inner guru is formed. So you marry the 3 and the 6 and you get the 9. See? So where are you in your 9? Are you standing in your own square? Or are you in your omega? Or are you still in your alpha? Are you willing to embrace all aspects of your divinity? Or are you still battling with balance and holding the scales? because you don't want to get off. You don't want to walk in your truest, rawest, most authentic form because you're worried about who likes you and who don't like you. See, that's why I told y'all Kanye going through a whole spiritual transformation right in front of our face. So if you get out of somebody else's logic, somebody else's way of thinking, you can get yourself out of the box. But it's hard to get out of a box if you ain't read the goddamn label. This is why Saturn carries the sickle, Father Time. But it's actually linked to the mother. That's why the belts around Saturn is actually said to be old moons or asteroids or moons or disseminated moons. And this is why they say that Earths are old suns. This is why it has a molten core. And the moon is actually an old Earth. And all these things got to go back to the source from which they came. That's why they're non-physical, luminaries, aspects of thoughts. Where are you in them? Namaste.